Good morning guys, my friends, and welcome back on my channel. Today we are in front of another project. My job here to be replaced existing vinyl flooring plank, and in this gym been requested to install rubber tiles. We are going to replace it. So first I'm going to remove all vinyl. It's pretty straightforward. Then continue here, remove everything, and yes, the smaller equipment is not easy, not the problem to remove or move it. The treadmill, there is two front wheels. We can lift it up a little bit and pull it. The hardest part will be to move this one. I'm not going to attempt to move it entirely. What my plan is that lift it up, remove the vinyl planks, and then secondly, while it's up a little bit, maybe 1 inch, it's enough to slide under the rubber tile. For transitions, we have the also vinyl transitions, same thickness, matching this color here in the shower. So that's at the beginning, so show you later on in progress. Okay, so alright guys, here we go to lay out the first row, and to obtain a couple of things, I put the tiles along the wall. So the reason why I did that was two reasons here. First, know how far or how straight is the wall. So if the wall is pretty straight, gives me nice straight line. The second reason why I put that line and was that knowing where is coming the joint with this equipment. This equipment here is not going to be moved, just lift it up. That means if my joints are not directly under the leg, it's perfect. So when I continue and tie another tile here and join it here, showing me that the joint is not under the leg. The joint is behind the leg, missing the leg. Same thing here. So the joint will be here. It's a little bit like almost under, but that's no problem. So I have two joints, so I need to lift it up. This part, put this tile, and then lift that, put that tile and drop it. Yeah. We came to the point where, to the machine with the first row, where we need to lift the machine. Machine is not going to be moved away, just stay as it is and lift it up so I can shift it under the tile. I use the lever to lift it and put the spacers underneath. To avoid any injury, never put the fingers under the metal parts. Here, so we'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to remove the lever and make the space for a next tile. Coming under here. Okay, make the position, because the previous glue on the floor, subfloor on the concrete, the tiles is not easy to slide, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to install these tiles. And yeah, but it's okay, it just take more time. But then the advantage will be the tile won't be slippery, so the joints won't show up. Now I believe I will have to put the spacers under here on the tile. Okay, so I can remove the rest of the spacers here and work. Yeah, there's going to be enough space. Now I need to lift it probably a little bit more, not too much, and shift it one piece underneath here. Let me try to push it down. Yeah, it came up. Now I am able to put something good and remove these spacers. It should stay. Yeah, and this looks good. Good. As you can see, I can easily slide it under both legs, and that makes me happy. We are good. Now this joint here, I'm just checking. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's a hard job. Anyway, I remove everything. So what I'm gonna do is to lift it a little bit here. Okay, now leave it up. That's not now good, because it's moving everything now. Maybe I'll just put it down here and then lift that part. Yeah. This is secured. Now go down. Good. So this part here is nicely sitting on the new rubber floors. peanuts butter. Okay, so continue the flooring here. So offcuts here and here. The kind of little difficult corner to cut out, but needs to be measured and cut out this corner out. So I'm going to measure it from the locker cabinet to the up to the reveal or up to the recess, 8 3/4, 8 3/4. So and then measure it from here. Okay, measure it from the piece sticking out. The piece is sticking out, going inside here. 8 3/4 less. 8 3/4 less. Okay, first I will cut it straight, and with this here I give you one tip, an advice. Have the always sharpen blade, snip it off, and use the, this is not the best thing, I don't have any other one. Always don't attempt, never attempt, not never, don't attempt to cut it in one shot, in one strike. Do it in few strokes, and because this rubber is pretty hard and you don't want to injure yourself by putting excess power in it or press it hard on the rubber. It's easy to break the knife or cut yourself. Nice. Okay, now the board underneath, this is the white, this is the melamine I used. It's not the best one, but you cannot use the metal. You can use some kind of hard plastic, that would be the best. Okay, so that's the one measurement. Another here, 16.5. It's coming from here. Yeah, knee pads are very useful. No, walking on knees here on this hard rubber, I tell you, is not fun. You will feel it. To have it, proper tools, which I don't have all of them here, are the knife, utility knife or carpet knife, and good blades. Then mallet, it's very important to have it here, otherwise you lose your fingers to press it down all the joints. Then the third one is, I don't have it here, which is a carpenter's square, but that's not it. Okay, but the carpenter's metal square or aluminum square is very useful tool as well. And then, as I mentioned, it marker, white pencil marker, not the regular pencil. So that's the basically all tool you need here. Of course, then when it comes to install the threshold, like in here, which is going to be glued in there on the vinyl floor, so you need a contact cement glue. Okay, my friends, so here we are looking at the final finished product here. This is the rubber tiles in a gym, and few suggestions here for anybody who will do this floor. So first, do not underestimate the job, price wise and the time wise. So that means yeah, advantage of this job is clean, dry, and no mess. All tool for the cleaning, you need a vacuum, sweeping, garbage bags, stuff like that. That's all. For installation, needs to be careful, really precisely cut around the door frames, install the transition here and here. In our case was that we had lifted really heavy equipment, so that's took a while to do it. Now this is like I ordered 160 tiles times 4 2 by 2. Yeah, 23 inches by 23 inches one tile. It's like almost 4 square feet times 160. That means 400, 600 square feet here. Took me a good 16 hours of work. Okay, so if you're looking at the timing, that's definitely 2 working days of job. Removing, don't forget, I removed the floor. Existing underneath was the vinyl plank. Okay, so the floor looks good. I like it, and everybody was here and look at it. It was nice. So thank you very much for watching me, and yeah, give me a thumb, subscribe, and give me comments. Thank you.